It's a proud privilege to welcome the lovely, great doctor of this country, Dr. Sidhaant Satpute, who scored 171 marks in the recently conducted FMG exam on 20th January 2024. So many congratulations to you, Dr. Sidhaant, for this great achievement and making every one of us proud.
Thank you so much, sir, for letting me join the interview. And I would be very glad to express how my journey was as a repeater and as the overall exam journey from my last attempt, my learnings, and this attempt learnings, how I integrated it. It would be a bad experience I would be glad to share that experience.
Wonderful, Siddhant. So we all are actually eagerly waiting to hear from Dr. Siddhant that how he actually prepared himself for this great achievement.
So I actually am confused right now. From where should I start? But I'll start from the very beginning when I went to Philippines. This was my first time when I was staying in an hostel, and so when I flew from here, I really didn't think that it would affect me that much. But as soon as I landed over there and the first night at my on my bed in my dormitory, it was just a horrifying experience to, oh shit, with that I can't meet my parents, or I won't be able to go back to them so soon if even if I miss them. So it was a very horrifying experience. But then later on, when we soon get acclimatized to it, and then when we enjoy, when we have friends, we see everyone around us in the similar background. So we think, okay, now we're coping it up, then we start studying, then we run for attendances, early morning lectures, night studies for the exams, whole night on going on coffees, for next day exam, sleeping 2 hours, 3 hours, and then scoring. Then after the exams, going out in our colleges, they didn't allow us to roam around outside the city. So we had to just sneak out through their eyes, and we had to make such arrangements that they don't catch us. And then came the pandemic. In that pandemic was also a challenging time. In that we used to go out when the lockdown used to start, like the cutoff used to start, and then we for food and all we used to go. Then got many warnings. I was tested. I was the first Indian suspect over there for COVID, and then all of the dean and the government was concerned about it, and they provided all the arrangements. But finally, I came out safe. The all of my reports were negative, and then later on, just 3 months before or something, 3 months later to that, I went on a trip and I was caught. Then there was a small disciplinary action. Then again, that was some kind of an adventure for me. But when I came back, I used to hear that okay, FMG is not that much of a difficult exam. It is quite easy to crack. So I was like, okay, bit confident that 150 तो कर ही लेंगे, मतलब उतना तो आ ही जाता है. And because of the results overall at the college, they were, I don't I don't know if I would say that it was misleading or something, but it led me to a confidence कि हाँ वो कर लेंगे. But first when then I came in joined the June session for July session for missed Hyderabad offline sessions. Completely, it was like all around people are answering, standing up, everything. But later on, it came calmed down. Then weekly tests and all that. In the start, you have that energy and you have that enthusiasm to outperform yourself, and that's what I did. But later, and then when all the classes were over, I came back home to Pune, and then I started doing that revision. But and then missed mock tests happened. Mock test one started with a it was a series of scores, started with 151, then it went to 160, then it went to 180. Then it built my confidence. Okay, I can do that. It was my first attempt, and then I was hearing all the faculties, what were they saying, and also it was fun. Then the one day, 1 month before the exam, 1 month before the exam, it was now I'm started to palpitation, anxiety is hitting, and it was like then I was like, okay, we'll do missed all in one. Missed all in one is there anyways. Two revisions are done with workbooks, so we missed all in one. Once at least that will help finish up the syllabus quite fast. So I did that. Last 15 days I couldn't do anything. I'm done. I'm done. I've studied everything. Now it's done. And now I shouldn't be overburdening myself. So I just calmed myself down, and it was slow. The preparation slowed down. Last 2 days before the exam, and I didn't study much because I was worried about how would the exam go and all that stuff. Then exam went. First paper, uh, people came out very sad, and I was still confused. Like how did the paper go? I wasn't able to assess myself. Then later on, second paper, a post-lunch paper happened. People were happy. I'm still confused that I'm not able to assess myself. ये हो क्या रहा है? Then I convinced myself, yeah, maybe people are happy because exam is over finally. But no, later on I understood 3 4 days later, okay, the second paper was easy. And then I'm very much confused about my result. And then this, in a span of 20 days, I grabbed a job in Mumbai, and in a US based healthcare company. I grabbed a job, and the joining date was 23rd August. And the day my induction was happening, I was joining the job and all. The HR and the other team is explaining us the process, everything, salaries, incentives, everything. Boom, the bomb comes. Result has arrived. We are sitting in the meeting room and secretly checking down the result. I'm putting my roll number there, last time's roll number. And I was like stunned to see that it was 148. And I'm like, should I be happy for getting a job, or should I be sad for losing the exam? But later on, then one thing I understood, that this exam means a lot. And it actually, I will tell it's a real story, that it's a real thing, that it when you fail the exam, no, that sadness hits you and your family very hard. And at that time you are so like at that time I was searching for my family's satisfaction, and their so I thought maybe that this job might bring them satisfaction. But there were continuous fights, quarrels, everything happening in a family within ourselves. And I was not getting that satisfaction. I was hungry for that satisfaction. So I was then I everyone was like, "What are you thinking about now? Next ahead, what are you going to continue with this job, or you uh, want to give another attempt?" With too much of ups and downs, confusing things, confusing decisions. It was I finally arrived. I made a decision of giving an attempt again, and I left the job. And within the job, I had many FMGs with me, so I was like, okay. So they were like, don't leave the job. With this job also we can continue. But I was like, no, I know myself better, that how much lazy and how much I am. I won't do it. For 1 week I tried that also. My parents told me, motivated me, that yeah, you can do it. So other people also do with job and studies together. You can also do it. 1 week I was also high on josh ki हाँ कर लेंगे. But within a week I was like, नहीं. Amit sir's lectures and all were there. OB lectures were going on that time, and I was not able to attend the lectures. Online. I applied for missed again, and I'm trying to cope up with the lectures. Some lecture I'm seeing, some of them are missing. And then I was not able to do it. So then I finally came to a decision that I'll leave the job and let's take the leap of faith. And then it was, I guess in October end. I just had November and December because everyone was like that think until the date comes, think that exam is on December 4. So, and Mist was also completing the sessions according to that date because obviously they can't lag behind. So I was started studying by October end from the scratch. Then I'm attending some lectures, I'm attending some I'm doing on my own. Then the days when there are no lectures, I'm seeing the previous revision videos. I started with them and I completed slowly I started completing it. Then I realized that the content, when I saw new revision videos or new videos of the some faculties, I saw that the content difference is there from last session to this session. The content difference is too much, and I was like, okay, now this is also pending. Now what to do? So I was trying. Then I come one by one. I started attending live lectures, and then I completed tried completing subjects with live lectures. I wouldn't keep those subjects aside. Ki, हाँ, Baba, I'll revise it later. No, I'll finish it once the lecture. 3 days ENT session is there. 3 days only we'll finish the ENT subject. At least once it will go. Then next time revision would be but easier. But then did it, but still not getting confidence. Then I'm talking to Kunal sir and all. Everyone is like, don't worry, it will happen. You'll scope up and all. And then with big subjects, I was still left. I started with minor subjects because they finished off earlier. And then I was left with the bigger subjects like OB, surgery. Surgery also with your previous revision videos, I could have a bit fasten up my preparation. But other subjects, it was a bit difficult because the content difference was coming in little. So then I started bigger subjects, I realized that the smaller subjects I'm forgetting now. Now what to do again? But I'm like, okay. Then I made a study plan of these subjects in these many days, and I tried it. I honestly tell you, I tried it to my level best to complete the subject, and where sometimes, not sometimes, most of the times it was completely like that I wouldn't be able to finish the subject. And but the overall attempt, this FMG journey, I understood one thing, that this exam is not about the 19 subjects, about how much you remember, how much you know, nothing. This is all about that approach and hope. You have to keep too much of a too much of patience and too much of a positive approach there, because how much of the positivity you carry within yourself, that will fuel up your last 1 month of the preparation. And that last 1 month of preparation is the deciding one. Everyone says that. Last 1 month of preparation is not the one that, okay, I have not studied for the whole session, but last 1 month में कर लेंगे. नहीं होता. It is like last 1 month will either keep your score set to a limit, or it will definitely decrease. It won't ever ऐसा exponential increase होगा ही नहीं, but it definitely will slowly, gradually it will make a difference. And last 1 month, this time I was sure that missed all in one पे पूरा भरोसा नहीं डालना, आंख बंद करके नहीं. वर्कबुक है, जो वर्कबुक में लिखा है, मॉक टेस्ट है, मॉक टेस्ट के डिस्कशंस है, टेस्ट डिस्कशंस, जो सब्जेक्ट डिफिकल्ट जाता है उसको वापस एक बार करो. जो ज्यादा डिफिकल्ट हो रहा है, जो नहीं समझ रहा है, उससे थोड़ा कम टाइम दो. दैट विल सेव अप योर मेंटल एनर्जी for subjects which you are good at. And एक पॉइंट ये समझ आ गया कि लास्ट इससे और अभी के इससे कि जो फर्स्ट के 2-4 चैप्टर्स जो होते हैं ना बेसिक्स, दैट बिल्ड्स होल ऑफ द वर्कबुक। उसका अंडरस्टैंडिंग तुम्हारा पक्का होगा ना, तो सामने कोई भी क्वेश्चन आ जाए, यू कैन अंडरस्टैंड, ओके हाँ ये लगा ही दोगे, लॉजिक से तो काम आधा काम बन जाएगा। वो एक छोटा बेसिक फैक्टर जो है ना, बेसिक्स वाला, जो पहले पहले के चैप्टर्स होते हैं, लाइक पैथ में सेल इंजरी हो गया, फिजियोलॉजी में फ्लूइड्स हो गया, बॉडी फ्लूइड्स एंड ऑल, एनाट में तो जनरल एनाट वाले जॉइंट्स हो गए, सैडल जॉइंट, पिवट जॉइंट वाला। सर्जरी में मेन मेन चीजें तो कभी नहीं बोलना, वो गॉज इमरजेंसी वाले ट्रायाज के, देन ये गॉज वाले जो अपने नीडल साइजेस होता है वो, एंड इमरजेंसी मैनेजमेंट, ट्रेकियोस्टोमी, ट्रेकियोटोमी एंड ऑल, ये सब, देन इंटरकोस्टल ट्यूब ड्रेनेज, ये पीएसएम में वैक्सीनेशंस, ये ऑप्था में तो कैटरैक्ट एंड डायबिटीज वो है ही। सो ये जो कुछ कुछ चीजें होती है दैट यू शुड नेवर फॉरगेट। ऑन्को में टीएनएम स्टेजिंग, दैट विल डेफिनेटली हेल्प यू। अगर अभी एफएमजी का लेवल ऐसा है कि दे डोंट आस्क यू डायरेक्ट क्वेश्चंस ऑब्वियसली, but they will definitely give you something which you can bring from somewhere. You can derive it. अभी TNM staging, you can in OB cervical cancer, in TNM staging, according to TNM staging and all, you remember the treatment. But now there in TNM staging, obviously size and the extent comes, involvement comes, but and according to that treatment is there. But in question, definitely they won't give you the staging, or they will just give you the size. They will just give you the lymph node involvement, and then ask you the treatment. So on that basis, you can just derive it from there. Okay, this was there, and trust tables more than big paragraphs theories, because big paragraphs of theories you won't remember, but tables are the ones which are to the point and specific information. And FMG is all about specificity. Matlab, this exam also, this exam's first thing is that image based revision should be too much of images, you should look images like that. And I'm telling you, in this 3 months of preparations or 2 months of preparation now, I was not able to do this properly, revise properly, or remember properly, or I wouldn't say that I was on my table sharp at 6 and I'll get up at 10 or 12, nothing like that, nothing. Wake up by 8 to study for 2 hours, 4 hours, whatever, how much you can until lunch, have a break in between 2 hours. In the afternoon, post lunch is the one decision you have to make. That one decision of not sleeping. And even if you feel sleepy, like it worked with me that I don't know how, but it worked that after post lunch I used to feel very sleepy, and then I'm studying, and if I'm attending a lecture, then I'm definitely sleep. So if I'm reading also, I was feeling sleepy or drowsy, I used to go to my bed. I used to just lie down. Then the sleep used to not come. Then I used to come back. Within 10-15 minutes, that strategy used to work, and I used to actually finish it off. Then post lunch session, if that is done, then the whole evening you can stretch it up. And I did it until max, until how much, 9 p.m. I used to study. After that, I wasn't able to do that. I wasn't able to sit at it because I wasn't studious before also. I'm not studious now also. This exam, how it went, if on the day of exam also, after the exam, if someone would have asked, I was just telling them that from the previous exam, I felt a bit positive here. This time I felt positive. Last time I was confused. This time I felt positive. I was still confused before and now also, but I was positive a bit. And then comes this last 1 month of preparation was too good. But it needs damn consistency, and you need to sit on it. That is done last day. 10 p.m. is your 10 to 12 p.m. is your last time. Then after that, don't see the books also. And a key first thing, and also one important thing what I did was that last time I didn't use sticky notes. This time I just covered my whole cupboard in a study table with sticky notes. And on my last day of before the exam, I just read those important things, and that's it. And just do previous year questions more, previous year questions and previous year topics. So that was very helpful. That's
That's
okay.
really lovely to know your entire journey, Siddhant, right from the day you landed in Philippines. That would really be liked by so many students that this is the actual story. Because when we are going away from our parents, especially at that young age, definitely it feels horrifying and we really miss our parents. Gradually we acclimatize, gradually we get used to all the things. And this also is something which would help the students who would watch this session, that in the first time when you were preparing, you lost somewhere in the last month, where instead of focusing on the workbooks, you shifted gears to maybe missed all in one, or maybe not doing nice preparation in the last 15 days before the exam. But this taught you some lessons, and you tried your best in the next, that you don't lose focus, especially in the last 1 month. And very rightly said, Siddhant, that it is not that if we read only for the last 1 month, we are going to do everything. It has to be read nicely in your preparatory phase when you are learning those lessons. But the last 1 month is definitely crucial, because there you cannot lose the focus at all. There you have to keep on revising. You said something about your schedules also, that 8 or 9 o'clock, and then you continue first phase up to lunch, take a break, again start, try not to sleep, and then you can stretch till 9 or 10 o'clock in the evening. And this has really helped your routines. And now, how are you feeling now? What are you doing now?
Right now, I've dedicated myself to my love for dogs.
Wow.
So, in all of my surroundings, how much ever dogs or pets people have, I usually go and play with them. I just take them out for a walk. And this one thing I would like to add was that this FMG preparation would be very worst for your health. I binged eat like anything. I gained weight like anything. I have a central obesity right now, and I'm trying running 4 kilometers every day to reduce it.
I can understand.
Yeah, so it's like you either study and control your calories, you binge eat, you study. You once you clear this exam, no one is actually. But after this, the result came. No one is literally, if you are passed, no one is actually going to say to your anything to your obesity or nothing. Your weight gain, everything is okay for everything is fair for them.
That's really lovely. So, Siddhant, what are your future plans?
My future plans would be right now. I have my date in March for certificate collection. After that, I would be applying for provisional registration, and then I'll start my internship, or maybe I'll wait for them to allot the internship. Until then, I'll try and talk with certain hospitals and others where I can just go for a night shift or something, where so that I can get used to, okay, now this is how the work happens, and this is how you put the theory into practical. That is what matters now, because theory you have imbibed, theory you have done, now it's the time to show that how much practical of it is actually applied, because not all everything from the book is not applied in the practical aspect.
Absolutely true. That would be really great to actually see practically कि how whatever you have read उसको hospitals में हम कैसे use करें. And just I would like to remind you one small little thing that definitely you will be giving lots and lots of exams in the coming times, but the biggest exam will be your patient. Because when patient is sitting in front of you, patient is lying in front of you, and his body is asking questions, then we will
I
not.
have to give it confidently. I have
Yes,
to give the answers confidently there.
that's it. And may God give you all the strength and courage to do it and to achieve great success in your life. And
Thank you so much, sir.
uh, if we can get an opportunity by chance, if your parents are around, I would
Yeah,
just love to take the
yeah.
blessing.
I'll call my father.
Yeah.
हेलो सर, गुड आफ्टरनून। नमस्ते सर।
Good afternoon, sir. आपको बहुत 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 बधाई सर. Many congratulations to you.
थैंक यू। ये सब मिस्ड की वजह से ऐसा मुझे लग रहा है, पर्सनली व्हाट आई फील, मिस्ड ट्राइड फॉर these students hardly. Hardly, what the word I am using, hardly, because they try to control the path of the student. They don't try to what I can say, uh, uh, actual root process and guided by few names. I remember Dr. Dhawan sir and all these things. Each and every teacher is good in their own subject, and the guidance given by them was very much helpful. And they literally guided from basic things, how you have to prepare for the exams. And that was a really nice part of MIST, even on offline, online, whatever. And they tried to help the student to build up their confidence. Once those students who tried for second, third attempt, going for attempt, they tried to help them to build the courage, gave them courage, tried to convince their parents also, because we have gone through that. The first result, August 2023, the paper was so bad, but we cannot give any blame on NMC or any exam board, because it has to be, because we are going to play with the patients. Hello?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you so
So
much, sir.
this,
Thank you for your nice words of appreciation for. Yes, sir.
pardon, sir? Hello?
I just wanted to say thank you, sir. Thank you for such
Thank
nice
you.
words of appreciation. Sir, one little question from my side,
Yes,
because
sir.
we keep on interacting with the students and we keep on taking their feedbacks, their suggestions, and their approach so that we also keep on improving at Miss side. But a little thing which I want to know from you, that the students who are preparing in the online live batches of MIST, what message would you like to give to the parents, parents of those students who are studying at their home, that how they need to take care of their children during this intense phase of preparation?
The
Any,
parents also should try to motivate them and ask them to be on track. See, sometimes during teaching sessions, students may get stressed up by continuous lectures and all these things. So you have to meditate. You have to take a break of 10 minutes, 5 minutes, and then again reboost yourself, because it's necessary, because teachers are trying hard for them, students also should involve in them. And see, obviously parents are major role, having major role, because they want to means achieve their students or complete their dreams, desired dreams, through your student only, what you say, student only, or what your child only. But
yeah,
we need to on focused on them, and when see whatever the result, whatever the achievements, but we have to be with each and every child. because each child is precious, though each course is precious, each student is precious, time is precious, but still you have to be positive with your child. And don't see, initially we also got this, we means the initial first time result was dumb in despair for us also. But we positively came out after that. He positive tried to convince him. He was not actually ready for the next exam. He was going to prepare for, you said, no, I am going to give in December if I feel. I always said, no, you have to try once again, because mist is with you, because they are trying to hurt. Dhawan sir is especially guiding you. I remember only Dr. Dhawan sir's name, but each and every teacher is very good, because I also gone through these lectures while he was listening or going through your lectures. I was also going through your lectures at the same time. He was showing me how you ask the questions, how you getting them prepared for the exams, what to do and what not to do. That was more important aspect.
So my
And
dad is he treats onco patients,
I
cancer
was
patients, and he works continuously with cancer patients. And
I was
he was the one who was testing me my onco knowledge each and every time in my path, in my
Oh,
surgery, TNM staging, in pharma medicines, from cisplatin to
we got
in everything.
no, but the depth, sir, really appreciate the depth achieved by your faculties was so nice in this part, because your faculties were teaching them at high level, means it was actually syllabus. Your syllabus is based on PG students, postgraduate students, or what you can say, specialty division. Because I had gone through this, so I remember that each and every teacher was so good. Me also got prepared again. So I hope MIST will try to get each and every student on the right path or on right track by all their
we'll,
positive deeds.
we'll definitely keep trying our best, sir.
Yes,
And just need your blessings in this journey, so that we remain focused and we keep on working very, very hard to bring out the best in our students. And
yes.
once again, sir, let me take this opportunity to you and your family, especially Siddhant,
Yeah, he did.
because he has really all our dreams come true with his sheer hard work.
Yeah,
So a big
he
salute to
really
Siddhant.
did well
And
this time. And
Thank you, sir.
and
Sir,
your
there's one thing I would like to add that parents, what the parents, my parents did that thing last attempt. It was a bit of a pressure to me, but this time they released that pressure off me. They were like, they were literally these were the words, and I quote that they said, "This time, if it happens, it happens. If it does not happen, doesn't matter, don't worry, we still love you, and it doesn't matter whatever you do, you will do good." And that they said that every doctor is a successful person, but every successful person is not a doctor. And that I really felt it, that okay, now this time I'm off pressure and I could just go front and play my game.
so lovely words, precious, priceless words, that every successful man is not a doctor. So that is the biggest motivation, I think, for each one of us, because there are so many students who are not able to make it in this
yeah,
exam. And it just reminds me that I am in touch with a few of the students like this. And day before yesterday, sorry, yesterday only, she's in Mumbai. And today she's going to open a company. She unfortunately was not able to clear the FMG exam. She's starting her own company today by the name of Healers. So even if she does not have the degree, but she will try her level best to serve this human society at large in whatever possible way she can. So that's really lovely, because this support from the parents is something which is mandatory for each one of us, because ultimately we have to be the human beings what we are, and if we get that degree as well, the certificate as well, the licensing certificate, then it's definitely icing on the cake. But such parents, if each one of the students have got such parents who are so motivating, then I think the students would be better equipped to crack this exam.
Yes, sure.
Right, sir. Thank you very
Thank you.
much for taking out your
Thank you,
precious time. And once again, so many congratulations to Sidhant and
Thank
the
Thank you
entire
so much, sir.
wishes Dr. Sidhant all the best, so that
Yes.
Sidhant achieves success in all his future endeavors.
See you
Thank
soon,
you.
sir,
See you
at
soon.
Media House.
Yes,
Thank you.
see you soon. Thank you
Bye,
so
sir.
much.